by trying new angles, I'm going to just add some titles to the stream. Change the titles and stuff. So I was just fixing the titles and tags and stuff. So I had to go and like I said, I'm trying new angles. I got like a new thing here I'm trying. Where did the thing? Where did it go? See if I got a comment. No. I'm trying new angles. It's strange. Where's the... Nobody will recognize this on the stream, so just have to wait a bit more before I get started with some conversation, perhaps. Nobody's commenting, nobody I know on the stream. Oh, hello, Ben Kennedy. Thank you, I love the makeup too. That's why I do it, but thanks. I'm glad others like it too. Legs? You mean you want to see my legs? You're welcome, no big deal. Five people watched, those 7 people watching, but no, nobody recognized yet. I'll show you some more legs in the meantime. Yeah, unless I'm talking strange topics, I have nothing to say. So, absolutely nothing to say. Don't speak with people otherwise. I hate speaking. If it's not important talk, I don't like speaking. Well, the people watching random don't recognize anyone from my normal streamers, stream chat, people who chat on the streams with me. Probably lots of frenemies. I got lots of frenemies. Fake fuckers pretending to be my friends. I know how to spot you instantly, so you won't fool me. I know fake when I see it. Yeah, dropped to 2 viewers instantly. It went from 6 to 2. Scared away 4 people. Weaklings. Yeah, this Crossdresser is savage. I take souls. I just look pretty, but I take fucking souls. That's why I'm the queen of darkness. Medicator. I thought we were making one of these, first one of these disgusted emojis or something, so I was about to kick you, but then I saw it was the other one. No comment. Yes, these are pipe people. Oh, it's fluctuating all the time. Fluctuating. Can you show me your bite? I don't know what bite is. The slang for that. I'm not from English talking country, so sorry. I look at you. How could you look at you all day? Thank you for the compliments. It's empty here. Sweden, Scandinavia. I'm live from Sweden. It's one of these very cold countries, you know, up in the north. So I'm from Sweden. Hey, Jose Castañeda. You're about to... I don't want to get my videos shut down or restricted because I have a lot of haters. They report everything I do, so if it's... No, sorry, you have to go to my Twitter or some other place because I have too many enemies, frenemies, former frenemies. So they report everything if they have the chance to report stuff, so I get shut down, you know, I can't post in weeks. So I won't do stuff like that. But I have, you know, like Twitter and X account, you know. There you can see if you want to see more. I'm an exhibitionist, so I don't give a fuck about showing stuff. I don't care at all. It's fun. It gets me aroused mentally, so... But I can't do that on my streams because there's a lot of censorship, so... hypocrisy on YouTube too. They can show nudity and weird nudity stuff, but if I just show like 1 centimeter of skin, I get like reported. Oh, I get instantly here on YouTube. I have a lot of haters, people that used to like me and now they don't like me anymore. AKA, they couldn't fuck me, so they are angry. Can you smack me? Maybe if you're close by, I could smack you. I'm kind of like a sadist in that sense, so I get aroused from being hard, you know. Not hard, you know. You know, you know, like the rough stuff. I like the rough stuff. So I'm into this savage stuff, you know, primal stuff too. So I'm a big, strong crossdresser too. So I can lift a normal sized dude with one arm. If I'm pissed as fuck, I can lift him from the ground with one fucking arm from the shirt like this. So if you want to get smacked, don't misbehave in front of me. Like, I'm not kidding. Look at my arms here. I'm a colossal crossdresser. I just hide the muscles and I hide them, you know, in my dresses very well. I'm not very submissive by default either, so sure, I'm not 100% top, but I'm kind of like a versatile top. I like to switch around and try things, but in overall, I'm more like leaning towards being top and dom, and it doesn't come natural to be like submissive to me. I don't care who it is. I don't like being talked down. So Show me your legs. Okay, sure, I can show you legs. Can you hear me now? I couldn't. I think I muted. Accidentally muted. Can you hear me in the stream? Thank you. I'm wearing a corset too, so it's like shapes my body more curvy, but I'm overall quite like androgynous body shape. Yes, I'll be back in a few seconds. I just want to change to something else. I had to change underwear. Somebody still watching? Says one person watching. Nobody's watching, so Nobody I recognize on the stream today, just people asking me to show my beautiful body. Unfortunately, I can't show too much on YouTube because you know how it is. That's why you can go to my Twitter. I'm going to check the name. I'm going to pause the stream and I'm going to check the name so you can see more there. I can't find myself when I search for Twitter here. I don't know why. Strange. Why can't I search people? Beautiful music, I love it. Romantic and sad. path of the lonely awake person is very shrouded by solitude, so it is. Fantasize about how we will feel to be in love sometimes, you know. Can't remember the feeling. I love everything romantic. From the soul, you know, emotions. Not this, yes, primal instinct attraction, but something beautiful. What is music going to make me sentimental? Miss my daughter too. Fuck. Why am I listening to this sad, romantic, vampire, melancholic music? No comment? Hola, Jason. Estoy viendo muchos comentarios moderados. Gracias por el apoyo. Aquí me ven solamente como un objeto nomás, una puta nomás. Nadie escucha lo que digo, nadie quiere saber nada. Nadie quiere entender lo que digo, solamente me piden que demuestre mi cuerpo nomás, o sea. La admiración tóxica no tiene ningún sentido. No ve un ser humano, no ve el alma, no ve el alma, ve solamente un objeto de admiración. No tiene ningún sentido. Ojalá que mi hija nunca tenga que pasar por esta malvada objetificación de lo femenino. Le dio mucha pena. es así, siempre ven las personas como objetos. Es un mundo muy superficial. No existe la conexión del alma, de lo divino, es solamente lo materialístico y lo superficial. La gente no ve el ser humano, ve solamente lo físico, lo que se puede ver con el ojo. Y es lo mismo con los hombres también. Por ejemplo, los fisiculturistas, los ideales masculinos, todo es la misma cosa. Entonces es un mundo muy superficial, tóxico. No hay conexión a algo más lindo. Es muy triste. Por eso que me he aburrido de subir estos videos nomás de cuando estoy en disfraces y me veo femenino y andrógeno, porque ya me aburrí de esto. No tiene sentido. Entonces estoy subiendo más cosas diferentes y lo que me gusta hacer de verdad. Cosas espirituales, lo oculto, por ejemplo. Y las cosas del alma. Ya me aburrió de esta cosa. No tiene mucho sentido. Entonces, por eso que he implementado estos temas nuevos en el canal, aquí en el YouTube que tengo yo. Porque si no, no voy a aguantar seguir haciendo esto. Porque mi causa nomás, ansiedad nomás, y verme como un objeto nomás, no tiene sentido. Yo sé que todo los que me miran aquí me quieren solamente follar nomás y que le chupe y darlo acá y que me muestre el culo, no tiene ningún sentido para mí. Entonces, gusto verte en el chat a propósito que hizo Michelle López. Ojalá que estés bien. Hello, enigmatic Lave. It's great to see you too again, my friend. I'm doing well, actually. Just been very stressed this week with everything with my daughter's school and the stress with parenting, but other than that, I'm doing fine. How are you doing, my friend? I'm glad to see people here that treat me like a human again. Just been bombarded for like 40-50 minutes with guys watching, just asking me to show everything, show my dick, show my ass, show my legs. Like no humanization whatsoever, just like an object. Like I was saying to Jason here in Spanish, since I speak Spanish, like you don't get treated like human if you're a crossdresser. It's the same with women. I think it's even worse with crossdressers because it's like a fetishized version of the feminine. So That's why I've been so tired of doing this year, you know, the same objectification. It's just people just want to just want me to show my body and just fuck me and, you know, all of that. You don't see a human anymore, so that's why I started showing all of this weird stuff on the streams. I mean on the vlog, you know, with my spiritual beliefs and my practices and how weird I actually am, because I get nothing from doing this, just fetishization of the feminine. Doesn't help me in any way. It just makes me pissed off too, because I know my daughter will go through the same when she grows up. The people will just see us as an object. I'm doing well, thanks for asking. Oh, I see. I hope it turns out well for you then with the finals, and you get to enjoy your semester. Sorry to be stressed. Thank you for appreciating the makeup and for the comment too. I look forward to doing this all week. I'm so tired of the stress, you know, with life, and feeling like an angry dad, you know, just subjugating all my emotions to cope with reality. The stress, everything. So I just long for the moment where I can feel again all the emotions I keep inside. So it's beautiful to get to do this. I feel really blessed that I can do this, to be honest. I have a hard time expressing my emotions otherwise. I'm kind of blocked, you know, I'm numb, because I've had so much trauma in my life. I need to shut off my emotions to cope with my existence. So the cross-dressing helps me get in tune with the emotions again, and it makes me feel relaxed and peaceful. ¿Por qué no das un descanso y meditas siempre? Funciona cuando sí, lo suelo hacer, pero cuando estoy el día después que hago esto, porque tengo muchas emociones sublimadas y cosas que necesito conectar con otra vez cuando hago esto, con el disfrazarme del cross-dressing, porque tengo problemas con expresar mis emociones y tengo mucho... me cuesta hacerlo, entonces necesito hacer esto primero, después me quita con las prácticas espirituales y todas esas cosas. como tú dijiste, la meditación, todo lo esotérico. Yeah, I'm speaking Spanish, by the way. I'm fluent in Spanish. So. I get silent, I get anxiety when it's silent. I can't stand it. There's always noise when my daughter is here. So she's always listening to the TV shows and always talking, always playing. She's always talking. Complete opposite from me. I'm never talking unless I'm spoken to. So I get like so anxious when it's completely silent because I'm reminded that she's not with me. So I feel anxious and sad, you know. It's been 7 years since the divorce. No, 6 years. Still have to cope with the same separation anxiety from every Friday when I leave my daughter in the school to my ex. This is why I always cross-dress too, you know. I can't cope with anxiety. It eats me up. I love my daughter so much. It's like getting my soul ripped out every half week, each week, you know. Oh, destroy the cold runs inside your head. Whoa, destroy the cold inside. Love you song. Our level is low. Hello, Omega. Finally, some people I recognize with some inner monologue are showing up on my streams. On the stream, that's like 40 minutes or 50 minutes prior to this was just people asking me to show my booty, my dick, my legs. Basically, you know, like dehumanization, basically, like nothing, just an object. How's the weather in Sweden? It's actually just it's raining, lots of rain. It's windy and rainy, but nothing more than that. Well, how's your place where you live, Omega? It's messed up. You don't get seen as a human, as a crossdresser. It's like I said, it's even worse than the normal objectification than women, because it's kind of like fetishization of the feminine. So it's like the toxicity of the female admiration has basically been turned into cross-dressing. So it's like, you're not a human anymore. I'm on gay sites and bisexual sites, and I get like so many mails every day. It's just that toxicity, admiration, your ass, your ass, your ass, your ass. That's the only thing, you know. Your ass, nothing about the personality. They don't care about my... They ask me questions, how I feel, if I reply, they don't even reply to my question. Just go straight to the, I want to fuck you, I want you to fuck me, I want you to do this, or you know, like, you're not even a human. So it's very, very toxic. I asked some random dude, you know, like, I know he's like hitting on me because he wants to meet me and do things, you know, so I started asking him, what do you think about existing? Why do we exist as humans? Is there a purpose to our existence? You know, he's starting like, oh, I don't know, you know, I'm going to think about it, I'm going to send you a message. They seem so trying so hard, you know. Like, it's sunny back home where I'm at. I see. At least it's beautiful with sun. Sorry you had to deal with that. Thank you, enigmatically. I hope my daughter never has to feel this way. That's why I always only give her compliments about the things she does. I tell her she's amazing, she's so creative, she does so much things with her hands, she makes figures out of nothing, and she's so creative. I always uplifting those parts instead of treating her like a doll, you know, like the fetishization basically of the feminine. I want her to know she's special, she's worthy, and she's incredible, and it has nothing to do with her appearance. Just because she's special, her talents, not the superficial stuff. The reason people dehumanize crossdressers because they know they can get away with it. Yeah, disappointed that from I'm on like this Badoo dating apps just because I'm bored sometimes, and they just don't even have crossdresser photos, but I'm treating the same. Just these random dudes. Like, I'm not even a human. They can ask me how I'm feeling. I'm saying, you know, it's difficult. I have to take care of. I tell them a straight, honest answer. You know, they're like, "Hee, you're so cute." Do you have like just a sexual question? Like, fuck's sake. Do you have a soul? When I talk to these people, I'm convinced there's like truth to that theory that some people are soulless. They're just fabricated people out of the Matrix, made like NPCs. Basically, they're created like their atoms are real, so they exist in that sense that they have a physical body, but there's no consciousness in it. It's empty code. It's empty matter, empty DNA. DNA without light. And these people, it's like, it frightens me because it's like they don't have a soul. They can't connect to anything higher. It's terrifying. But the good thing is You can connect to the soul and the consciousness through spirituality, even if you were born without a soul, even if you're not a real human in that sense, you're just a code. You can download a soul, according to the experts and all that crap. So even if you don't have a soul as a human, you can obtain it. So that's why spirituality is so necessary for people. And waking up and all of that. But according to some videos, you shouldn't force waking people up because it can cause them more damage than beneficial stuff. They can start feeling depressed and anxiety and all of that because they weren't ready to wake up. But if we don't force it sometimes, we just keep having these NPCs and simps everywhere, and the world will still be the same forever. So I'm the cruel person that wakes people up. Whether they like it or not. They know if they did it to a woman, they would have a cop call on them. Yeah, it's true. I get like so many dick pics sent to me every day, no matter where I am. So, dudes sending clips of jerking off and jerking off to my face on videos and stuff. It's really creepy, to be honest. I've noticed online versus in person is a big difference. Over the internet to make people more bouncy and see in face face. Yeah, I agree, enigmatically. In real life I look, like a really scary looking metalhead. I'm wide. I'm not like the tallest person, but I'm still taller than the average person. Like 6 feet tall maybe, like something like that. So sometimes I like tower above people and I'm like wide as fuck too, so they get so afraid. They remove their gaze and they like get jump scares just seeing me in the bus, Yeah, I'm talking about big Scandinavian looking guys that are like skinheads. They get frightened when they see me, like really frightened. And then there's these guys on the internet like, I'm a top, I'm a dom, I will fuck you so hard, you little slut. I'm like, come see me in real life. You'll see who's the scary person. They just talk trash on the internet, these guys. I tested one guy, He was one of these guys on the internet. He was on a gay site. He was like, I'm top. She sent me his dick pic, like, I want you to suck me. And I went like, I will suck your big dick, and all of that. Come meet me, So he went like, I will meet you, I will show you who's the daddy and all of that. And I was just, waiting. I wanted him to show up so I could humiliate him, like tell him you're a fucking submissive cunt, like you're nothing, you're just trash talking on the internet, you're role playing. And he saw me in real life when he went off the bus. He got so afraid, he jumped on the bus and he went away instantly, played dumb. Then he sent me an SMS, like I saw him like this, he looked so worried, And then he went away and he sent me a message like, I'm sorry, I chickened out, I'm a bitch. Yeah, I don't know why I chickened out. Sorry, can we meet again? And I just wrote, you're not an alpha, you're not a dom, you're just a pussy, Why are you lying? I told you, Why are you lying about how you look? Like, fuck off, you weakling, I told you, Blocked him. I was laughing so hard. It wasn't even a person in the photo, This was the dom, the daddy. He saw me, he shit his pants, He got so afraid of seeing me. Yes, I'm getting the hell out of here. This guy is big, he looks angry. He's talking about me, when I'm not wearing makeup. I look freaky, I've been told I look like, you know, I'm Killer Instinct and just got out of Yale or something, I don't know what. I'm not into this roleplay stuff. Not into roleplay. I can sense energy, so I know when people are just pretending. I know when I can subjugate somebody with my will, so I'm not into this roleplay. I'm the daddy. Like, I'm a real fucking dad. I take care of a child. Sit your fucking ass down. Fucking pretender. You're a child on the internet. 40-year-old incel, you know, pretending to be a daddy. Fucking bitch. I'm savage when I'm not into this cross-dressing. I'm not a sweet-looking, innocent person. I've been told I look like a demon, you know. People actually scream sometimes in the darkness. Beautiful, beautiful. Tell me which is my beautiful, fucking dragon. Los hombres que te mandan esos mensajes son gays de closet y no quieren aceptar sus fetiches. Al menos yo sí que siento atracción por hombres, pero nunca los veo como objeto. Estoy de acuerdo totalmente, Jason, Michelle. Son gay de closet y pretenden ser straight y mandan pura tontería por el internet. Y siempre lo pongo, lo paro contra la pared, este hombre ridículo. Hola chica linda, me escriben. Yo le digo, mira, no soy chica, soy hombre. Acepta tu sexualidad, maricón de mierda, le escribo. Eres gay. Yo soy hombre. Me he visto como mujer a veces, pero tú eres gay y no me tratas de mujer. Closet de mierda, gay de closet de mierda, le escribo. Discúlpame, señor, me escribe. I've seen teenage girls with more balls than the guy you mentioned. Yeah, oh my god, me too. I get all of this, you know, I'm a dom, I'm a daddy, I'm a mistress, from women too on the internet. Everybody assumes I'm like this submissive little bitch on the internet. I got like a message from a mistress once, you know, on DM, like, hello slave. And I just replied with my voice, you know, who you calling slave, little girl? You're like 19 years old, I'm old enough to be your dad, shut the fuck up. You don't talk to me that way. And she went like, I'm sorry, mister, I'm sorry. like, I'm not into this roleplay stuff, I told her. I'm a grown-up, behave like a grown-up. I'm not into playing games. I'm so sorry, mister. I should have read your profile. I thought you were submissive, but like, don't assume things, it's weak. Assumptions make you weak. Those have to keep repeating their dumb affirmation now, mostly trying to convince themselves. Yeah, there was like truth in that, admittedly. When somebody starts writing I'm dumb or talking the first sentence, I'm like, bitch, you will be on all fours if we meet. I will have you on all fours screaming like a little girl when I slap your fucking ass. I will have you screaming and sounding like a fucking pig. Don't introduce yourself like that, you fucking demon. I was told I was like the most scariest crossdresser on the entire fucking Swedish fetish site. By people like, you're the scariest fucking crossdresser I've ever seen, like the most alpha crossdresser ever. Like the doms were like begging me, you know, to be submissive. Like, you're scary, like they wrote to me, you're so scary, you know. I've never seen a crossdresser this savage and primal. You know? Even dudes that are like cops in real life, they're like daddy's little. Do you want to be daddy's little? And I always tell them, wow, what a nice attempt. Do you feel powerful now? Like you need to try harder. And it's big laughing emoji. I'm sorry, I missed a bitch. I just was trying to see if it worked. Like, no, it doesn't work. I don't get impressed by the talk. It's just roleplay crap. I'm not into roleplay. It's bullshit. I'm just into sensing energies. If I sense like somebody's pretending, I instantly know this guy is like, or this woman is just pretending to be powerful. Doesn't work on me. A song about love, a song about death, desperation and night breath. I scream in the silence, lesser than violence. Hear my voice for I am alone. Yeah, I agree. Enigmatically, they all just crap, just trash. I'm like on Badoo, like a dating app. I write on my app that I'm like the biggest incel. I'm just trash, worthless crap, because I'm like the bigger you make yourself, the weaker you are. Everybody knows that the bigger you try to make yourself, the weaker you actually are. If you make yourself smaller, you're actually bigger. So I tend to make myself as small as possible, as innocent and sweet as possible, because I'm a fucking dragon. I'm really like that Ordin guy, the universe suggested. The darkness. Inspiration in my heart. Let's give him a little bitch. Este corazón, bella canción que adormece nuestra voz. Dulce dolor, cautivo corazón, rosa sin flor. I just need to go take a leak. I'll be back. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm just pausing the stream for a few minutes, but I'll be back. The dragon is back. There is no secret crush thing. You're just full of shit, I don't this crap. Like you have that kind of money. Yes. Who are you fooling, little boy? You got this invasion of people that's asking me to flash everything. Because I'm sorry, this is not a pornography channel, so I will not be doing that stuff. Sure, I have fetishes on exhibitionistic sites too, but there's a place for everything, and this is not a porn channel. Where do these guys keep coming from? Just asking me to show my body all the time. Seriously, I'm not a prostitute. Crossdresser lives matters. We're humans too, you know. I'm actually a dragon. In my energy form, I'm a dragon. It's cute enough to destroy you, Sissy. So watch your mouth. I've been told I'm well endowed, so it's not something this size, by the way. For fuck's sake. I may be poor, but I'm not that desperate for money, so I won't be doing stuff like that. Thank you, Omega. Okay, bored with a lot of money, yes. Yes, I appreciate that, CC Lane, but I'm still not into flaunting my junk on live streams. Even if you offer me that much money, I'm not a prostitute, so. Yeah, I'm used to it, enigmatically. I'm used to it by now. Like, I get these type of messages a lot. Like, people asking me money just to meet them, have sex and stuff, so. Gonna stand on the patio for a few minutes, see. Just for a few minutes. It's still dark and light. Still too light. I still too light outside, so I have horns on my head and a mask and I'm crossdressed. I might draw very much attention, to be honest. I don't like drawing attention when I'm not doing this on the internet. So. I also love the recent music suggestion. Glad you liked it. I'm glad you like my music taste. I hope I'm not showing too much now. I wasn't thinking about it. The sang. Oh, they're playing sad. They're playing sad songs. I'm gonna pick up my drum here. I have like one of these bongo drums I inherited from my dad when he died. So these songs make me sad. I hate all the stuff on Broken Hearts it reminds me of my own heart is broken as well. Like the most traumatized, scarred person ever when it comes to love. So like phobia for emotions now, like afraid to feel emotions for somebody else.
År efter år så kanske du har lovat dig själv att göra en förändring. Nu är det dags. Du har börjat men inte slutfört. Eller så har du inte.
Do you like typo negative? I've actually listened to those some songs. I think they have good songs.
Du kanske till och med sitter fast. Och vad är anledningen till varför vi sitter fast? För att alla vi människor någon gång sitter fast. Men vad är anledningen? Hur kommer vi ur det? Mitt namn är Tigran och jag omsätter 50 miljoner kronor under de senaste 5 åren i mitt företag. Utan erfarenhet, utan utbildning. Jag har gått på massa bitcoin-trender. Men jag hade en mentor. Jag heter Bob Proctor. Han gick bort för några år sedan. Och det Bob lärde mig, han sa du behöver inte jobba hårdare för att nå nya höjder. Utan det du behöver göra är omprogrammera den delen av dig som får dig att producera resultat.
I like that song, Christian Woman, with them. Something like that. I don't remember the names. It's a long time since I listened to typo negative.
Detta är den absolut viktigaste delen och det största problemet som nästan alla företag står inför. Om du begränsar dig själv när det gäller hur du tänker, kommer sakerna du gör inte ge resultaten som du vill. Mer ansträngning, mer viljestyrka, mer av samma kommer därför att ge dig den mening som du sitter på. Att överkomma dessa självsaboterande mönster kan helt avgörande för att du som företag skulle potential uppnå en helt ny framgång. Om du vill veta hur du gör det, jag spelat in en video som är dessutom kostnadsfri, där jag delar med mig exakt hur du kommer ifrån alla typer av självsaboterande mönster i din vardag och i din verksamhet. Hur du behöver förhålla dig till dig själv och ditt satta mål i ditt företag för att nå helt nya höjder. Klicka länken och titta på den videon. Den är kostnadsfri och den är guld värd. Detta är den bland de absolut främsta sakerna jag lärde mig från mina mentorer som enligt mig kanske de bästa i världen när det kommer just till hur man låser upp sin fulla potential. Klicka länken och titta på den och vi ses snart. Ciao!
Hello Bailey, I didn't see you in the comments until now. The left hand of Baphomet, want to listen to the song?
Oh yeah.
I'm okay actually. Yeah, I'm okay. How are you? I don't want to be me is one of my favorite songs by them. Cool, I'm going to check out that song later. Doing alright, didn't sleep much, I'm trying to feel good anyway. I'm sorry to hear that, I know how it is to have sleep issues with sleep. I hope your sleep gets better when you sleep next time. Yeah, I've had issues with that too. I know, I can relate. It's not easy being sleep deprived. It's not easy. Nobody is perfect and nobody is free from this stuff. So I've known so many people that have not been stoners or alcoholics and been like the shittiest persons ever. So it has nothing to do with being a bad person or nothing like that. So don't hate yourself for it. It doesn't really say anything about the person. Everybody uses something to get away. If it's alcohol, weed, some kind of substance. Everybody has their escapism, their way to cope with life. I can relate. I drink alcohol too, so far from perfect. I think I used to struggle with that in my youth, being alcoholic. But now I just drink a few times a month, but still not sober, so fuck it, who cares? I'm still a good dad. My daughter loves me, I make her life good. Who cares if I drink on my free time? Who cares? Thank you, Bailey. My daughter, she always says I'm the kindest dad, and the sweetest dad in the world, and also the strongest. She thinks I can defeat anything, doesn't matter. She makes me feel so appreciated. So it's funny because the other day she said, Dad, I think I like it's cute with beards. With when I grow up, I want a boyfriend who maybe like has a beard. And then she looked at me and she said like, no, Dad, I don't think they look as pretty as you do, Dad. It doesn't matter. You're the most beautiful dad in the world, she said, and she smiled. It was the cutest thing I've ever heard. like so cute, children. Yeah, she's like, I told her I don't like beards much, having beard. I said I had beard when you were a child. I told her, I had beard for like 4 or 5 years. I looked like Christ, people were stopping on the street because my hair wasn't all gray back then, and it was this length. I lost my hair, but it was this length in real life, so I had this long hair, and I had like ginger-like beard and ginger hair in the sun. And so people were like, the savior. So I had like a beard like Christ, like this beard. So I used to be like a beard guy for many years, actually. So I told my daughter, I used to have a beard when you were a newborn, and I looked like one of these bearded guys too. But now I like my jawline, as I told her, so it's funny. I don't want to have a beard anymore. Ah, that's so sweet, such a beautiful thing to say. Yeah, it's very sweet. It's hard to imagine you looking like... There's actually a comparison. I did like one of these face merges a few months ago of one of the photos when we look like the same person. It's funny because if you know the Luciferian connection between Christ and Christ's consciousness and Lucifer, Lightbringer, you need to go through the enlightenment of Lucifer, the quest for the higher knowledge to become like Christ. And like Christ and Lucifer are basically two sides of the same coin, and everybody's understanding that Christ and Lucifer, they mean the same thing basically, and they're not the same as the God in the Old Testament. They're not this child of the God from the Old Testament. So it was funny because I've always identified with Lucifer, and I've always felt like Christ sounds like a good guy. I like his way of thinking, but I don't like the God in the Bible, but I like Christ. So funny how I looked like both of them. The synchronicity in a photo, it showed me It showed me one photo. I look just like Christ. One of the modern photos. It's basically me. And then it's the photo of Lucifer in a random song. It's so creepy with the synchronicity there, because I was listening to this song with my ex-wife before I had like the beard and all of that, and I didn't use makeup, and I was not in tune with my androgynous side back then. I was like in denial of all of that, and I was listening to this song for so many years, and I didn't know I was looking at myself in the photo with makeup, looking androgynous. And I only saw that after the divorce, when I lost a lot of weight and I stopped shaving and using makeup. And I see I'm the fucking person in the photo. I'm Lucifer on that photo. So I saw the synchronicity. It's so crazy. I was looking at a photo of myself on a random AI photo on a song, and I didn't know it was me, a doppelganger of me by AI, until I became androgynous again. So I was looking at myself in a photo. It's so crazy. I've even uploaded the photo on our old community post. So I love it. I love Lucifer. Love Lucifer. The light of the world. Both say they are the light of the world, the morning star. Yeah, it's creepy sometimes. Like when I saw I was ordained the other day, like I was playing I think it was a few weeks ago, I was playing the DLC. I was watching the intro to the title, and I was stopped for a few seconds, like, why does the art photo look just like me when I'm not wearing makeup like my normal self? It's fucking me, what the fuck? And I merged the photos, and I saw it was me, like the same person. It's funny because he's like supposed to look like a Spanish person, and designed by a Spanish person. I am a Spanish person from my father's side. I'm actually a descendant from an old Spanish royal family line. I'm not kidding you guys. my old ancestors used to rule parts of Spain and different parts of the world. They had like different they had colonies in France, in England, in Spain. They had the country of Aragon, the old country of Aragon in Spain, a country that doesn't exist anymore. My old ancestors, they ruled these places. So the synchronicity with the unknown king, is crazy, because like he's an unknown king. Nobody knows he's a king from the past, and nobody knows I have like a king bloodline in this life either. So I saw all the synchronicity, and it's like the darkness in this game, and he doesn't want to be darkness, but he's going to like dethrone all the empires that exist. So I could relate to all his character basically. I always felt I'm here to destroy the thought forms of this reality. I'm here to destroy it. I'm here to, so in that sense, I'm the destroyer. So I'm like the darkness. So I can relate to this character. I'm, kind of the same behavior like he does. I've actually met somebody who looked like me. Oh, I never would have guessed you were Spanish. That's interesting. I actually met someone who looked exactly like me in person. Talk about mindfuck. Every friend had a hard time telling us apart. Son of a Norse myth about bloodlines being lost during periods of darkness, and the regaining power one day will realize that time. It's crazy because I don't understand this with this weird connection, because everybody here in Sweden thinks I'm a native Swedish person because I have greenish eyes and I look tall and pale and different from the normal, Spanish people. So I have like a weird mix of blood. But apparently I'm from some noble ancient bloodline, like emperors. I checked it up. Emperors that ruled over kings. So I have like the blood of kings in my blood. So I'm like, but it's over 800 years or 700 years, something like that, since they ruled part of the world. But it's pretty cool to know you have like noble rulers in your blood. I tell my daughter, sometimes joking, It's probably your blood that makes you this rebellious. Like stands up to me, you know, and like I do what I want. I'm a god. Like yes, but you still have to follow rules and not, you know, you can't behave however you want, you know. Yes, like, like she's so funny. I love her rebellious attitude. Even little gods should be kind. So, yeah, I'm trying to learn my daughter that, teach my daughter that, you know, that you have to learn to be respectful and humble, even if you feel divine and powerful and all of that. Because you don't need to be, you know, you don't need to be an ass against everybody else just because you feel special. Like the same with me, you know. It's funny. She says, I've never seen a more proud person in my entire life than my daughter at her age. Yeah, it is. I love synchronicity. It's so crazy and weird. It makes, when you see the synchronicity, you can actually make sense of it when you think about it. When you make the connections, like I made with Arden, it's crazy. I love synchronicity, even if sometimes it's creepy, like you said, Bailey, can creep you out, but it's nice. Like discovering that e-nomine song. If you want to see the creepiest synchronicity, you guys watching live here, just search for the song e-nomine, Lucifer, and you will see it's me on the cover photo with makeup on. You will see it's me. It's like how I look. And I've even made a face merge. We're the same person. And it's funny, crazier than that, because my ex-wife said, when we met, you know, she said, like, I don't know why, but I feel like you're Lucifer in the flesh. Like you're the fallen angel. I'm like, why? I don't know, it's a feeling. And then I see I see this photo, you know, the face merge, and then I get from EVP sessions. This is so funny, you know. Who say my name, please? Like I asked I'm not like the most polite fallen angel in the world. Like, say my name, please. I don't even say it like, say my name, bitch. Like a daddy dom here. Like, say my name, bitch. Like this now. Say my name, please. And like, Lucifer, the fallen angel, the devil. That's what I reply, you know. That it would make a lot of sense. Because I embody that kind of mentality, to be honest. But I'm completely powerless in this reality. So if I'm the fallen angel, I'm like so sealed up, it's beyond anything imaginable. They sealed my ass up in all dimensions and all realities and everything. I'm just starting to break some seals, you know, with the powers I'm gaining, but I'm far from my former glory. Yeah, I'm unsealing the power. And when I'm at full power mode, I will dethrone the fuckers. I'm planning to dethrone them. I will go against them all. I'm just kidding, people. This is for entertainment purposes. I'm just a crazy crossdresser. Yeah, I'm glad you feel that way, Bailey. I just started in 2023 to do the stuff with elements, to be honest. I wasn't really... I was always a believer that you can do all of this stuff, like bend the elements and use psychic powers, but I couldn't do it, no matter how hard I tried. I went like, I have no powers. I'm weak, I suck, I'm limited, I don't know how to do it. Like, is there any god I can pray to give me powers? And then I went one day like, fuck it, I don't care, I'm going to break the matrix, I'm going to break the simulation, I'm going to crush it all, I'm going to destroy this reality. I don't care, nothing's going to hold me back. And I went like, fuck everything, the laws of physics, this reality, this universe, and I just started making candles react to me. Then I went to a lake and I made it pulse, make small ripples. And then my powers just kept growing. And like I said, I have like these entities following me around everywhere. And they look afraid, to be honest. They don't want me to untap this power. They're like, this shouldn't be possible. How? He's breaking the seals. You haven't seen my dragon form yet. It's coming. I told my daughter jokingly the other day, like, Dad, why aren't you afraid of monsters? Why aren't you afraid of anything, Dad? Aren't you afraid of the aliens, the monsters, and all of that? She believes in things, my daughter, and she's very aware for her age, but she's just very scared. Of course, it's her age. I try to not talk about this creepy stuff with her. But she's telling me, Dad, how can you not be afraid of them? I tell her, honey, I'm a dragon. My real self is a dragon. I don't fear anything. She's like, Dad, you're the best. You're the strongest, like, you're a dragon too, I tell her. Just a tiny dragon, but you believe in yourself. Don't be afraid. Don't fear anything. Fear is the enemy. And it keeps you back. It keeps your abilities back too. Yeah, belief is very important. It's like, if there's doubt involved, it will limit your abilities. I think there was even a scientific study on this that they said like psychic powers are real and it can be measured by machines and all of that. But the moment people start doubting and become rational with the mind and they start judging and the ego comes into play, the frequencies of the mind waves that use these powers, they change and they stop the abilities. So they're basically saying that if you doubt, you will limit yourself. So your abilities are connected to doubt and belief. People don't believe and they doubt, so they won't achieve powers. I don't doubt. Doesn't matter, but if anyone can say, you're just doing this, this is just bullshit, this can be explained by science. I'm like, I don't care about science. I'm gonna make it happen. Watch me, bro. Yeah, I agree, my friend, it is. Remove the wig now. I needed to take a glass of wine, so I couldn't have it all. And once again, to prove to you guys here, I drink alcohol, I fap, I'm into fetishes, and I have psychic powers and elemental powers. That crap is bullshit. I see all these videos everywhere, like, if you do this and that, if you're like a sinner, and if you are into all of this stuff, you won't achieve any abilities, any spiritual powers. I'm like, hold my psychic powers. Yeah, it is. I'm like Escanor from that show, with Deadly Sins, 7 Deadly Sins. Like when it says, who decided that? I'm the same, with everything. Who decided that? Like, you can't do that. You can't do that. There are rules about that. You can't do that. The gods say that. The laws of physics, science. You can't do that. I'm like, who decided that? I don't give a fuck. Watch me. I think it's the Aries in me, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if they say I can't do it. I will do it. Yeah, fuck science. Fuck science. If I would have listened to science, I wouldn't have been merging my consciousness with flames and water and doing weird shit. Science is holding us back. The current science, they're just now figuring out this thing that mystical people have been talking about for so long. Now they're figuring out that everything is frequency, everything is sound, everything is patterns, everything is consciousness. And when you understand this, you can do miracles, magic powers, you can do incredible divine things. You can even heal dying cells in your body. I saw a video just now before I started streaming where they healed people with illnesses by just using sound. They cured the blood cells, the red blood cells in the bodies. So frequency, sound and vibration is the truth. It's the one law above all. It's that everything follows frequency, vibration and consciousness. And science are just now understanding what the mystics and the spiritualists have known for so long. Just now. I understood it a long time, like, oh, everything is alive, everything has a consciousness, even the flames in the water. So I'm going to merge my consciousness with the elements. And then I started making things happen. I'm going to merge my consciousness with everything around me, with people, with everything, connect to everything. I'm like becoming Neo in a sense, going beyond the matrix. It's so misguided, everything is vibrations. I know you can fox your own limit, illnesses is amazing. And what's wild is that you can hurt yourself by believing you're sick too. It's like a way of controlling people like us, making us think we're sick and crazy, keep us down. Yeah, it does, I agree. Bailey, I agree completely. The power of the mind is so incredible. If only people would understand it. That's why I have such a difficult time with my daughter's situation with her medications and stuff. The system is just trying to give her heavy drugs by the system to cure all of her diagnosis and her problems. And I'm the only one standing up against it because I know what you can do with your mind. But they see me as the monster, the devil, this conspiracy theorist that doesn't believe in medicine. I'm like, medicine just treats the symptoms. It doesn't treat the actual problem. Doesn't cure the root of the problem. It just treats the symptoms. It's just pills. It's basically the same stuff you can buy on the street, but it's just been refined by the medics. So it just pains me to know my daughter needs to take medications that are very strong for her age. But I'm trying to plant seeds in her, make her understand that when she's older, she doesn't need to take it. I'm trying to explain things to her without sounding like the culprit that doesn't believe in the system, the rebellious one. My ex-wife sees me like the rebellious one too, But we're friends, we have a good relationship, but I don't trust the system, she does. So that's why we don't meet. Yeah, I think more people start to understand this. I don't like all the medication. Doctors act like they understand everything, don't even know what life is. It's all because you don't want it to be weak by side, because it's your little economy. Yeah, I agree, baby. I agree completely. I cried my eyes out today. I gave the thumbs up for giving her medication. Because my ex-wife was like crying on the phone, like, please say yes, it's her future, She will fail school, she will be like us, she will be like you, she will be misfits like you and me. She will fail everything. Please allow them to medicate her. And I was crying afterwards. I said, yes, okay. I cry when I give her medications. She said, I go away and, you know, tears come down my eyes, but I hide it from her. Like, Dad, why do you look so sad? I'm like, you have no idea what I'm giving you. I'm fucking giving you amphetamine. That's accepted by the system. I can even tell her that. They are curing something that doesn't need to be cured with fucking drugs. We don't need to be cured with drugs. The system have always tried to give me drugs too, you know, like, why don't you take this? Why don't you take that pill? I'm like, no. I meditate, I work out, I take walks. I don't want to be dizzy, I don't want to be having problems with the medications, getting used to it and being tired all the time. I have to take care of my daughter, I need to be constantly focused. I'm telling like, okay, we won't force you, Okay, but why don't you try medication? Why don't you try medication? They're like constantly trying to make you become one of their patients that buys their fucking stuff. Yeah, so I'm one of these people. I fucking hate all of these pills they give people for everything. For everything. But if I don't give my daughter medication, if her life goes to hell, I will be the one be hearing it then. From my ex-wife and from my daughter. Dad, you said no, you didn't give me a chance to grow up, to fulfill my school and everything. If you just be given the medication. I'm like, okay, at least I'm going to give you the medication, but I'm going to tell you it's not perfect. There are side effects. If you take too many pills and combine stuff, you might feel bad. Everyone sees me as the villain, always, you know. I have good intents, but if you have really good intents, you're always seen as the evil one. I got so sad when I heard the other day, you know, I took her to school. She just sat playing, and she said, Dad, out of nowhere, Dad, why don't I feel my lips? I just given her the medication. I tried to hide my tears, you know. I felt so bad. It's the medication. But it works. It works. She can focus at school. She's not screaming and fighting with everyone. She's not getting panic attacks. But I don't want to give her the medication. It's a system, you know? It's not designed for people like us. They try to drug us. Shining light. I feel like the worst parent in the world for giving my daughter legal drugs. I can't describe the self-loathing I have. I cry many times just for knowing I give her medications that is so strong. It's actually considered addictive, like stuff junkies use on the street. It's not worth fighting the issue with your ex, it's just something after you killed daughter. Terrifying, I would have fallen apart for her then. My little blood's were like this thing and blowing like crazy. It's a sin for me at the mouth. It's awful as a day, she can. I agree, Bailey. It's very sad. It's very sad. I try to tell my daughter why I don't like it in a way that doesn't make her feel like it's dangerous to her. And then she tells her mother, Dad said this. Children can keep secrets, you know, they tell everything. So if you say something strange, they will tell the other parent. So I'm like, try to put it in ways that doesn't make it sound like I'm against it and an enemy of her mom or the system and all of that. But my daughter she hasn't even turned 8. She believes everything anybody says to her. The system tells her that drugs are good for her. She will just accept it. To me, it's a nightmare. I can't even describe it. Elevated blood pressure, one of the most common ones. She has elevated blood pressure at the age of 7. It's just a tiny amount, but it's still. She sometimes gets like this hyperpulse on there, and she gets worried like that. Why is my heart beating fast? And I even, give her less medication that they require. They tell me to give her, but I don't even tell her. I give her less. My ex-wife doesn't even know. Doesn't even know it. Instead of giving like 1.5 pill, I give her 1.5 and 1/4 and something, I hate the system. I hate this fucking reality. I want it to be destroyed so bad. It's still affecting her so much. Yes, it is. And now we wanted to give her antidepressive drugs too. At the age of 7, for telling the psychiatric care that she feels depressed sometimes. And I've been telling my daughter, don't tell everybody stuff you don't know what you're saying, because they might offer you more medications for just every symptom. And I even had like an argument, not but like we're not agreeing with my ex-wife. I told her, I'm not saying yes to antidepressive medication until she's older. She doesn't need more side effects. It's already causing her problems with her blood pressure. She has sleep issues. She gets like problems with her stomach. And she's always have problems with the stomach. She has like so many things that have been caused by the medications. And the more medication you add to that, it just gets worse. But everyone sees me as the bad guy. I don't trust the system. I'm the angry dude. I'm the angry man. I'm the angry man doing this. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. The antidepressants are evil and useless, you're saying. I try to tell them a lot of people have them and use them still. Yeah, they're useless crap. They're giving that to me earlier too. It doesn't do anything. It just gives you side effects. You get just tired and drowsy. I want to give my daughter all that stuff. She hasn't even turned 8. I'm the only one going against it. But I'm seen as the devil. At least I'm giving her the most important ones, the ones that helps her ADHD, because she can't function in school otherwise. But even that is just. She's even been given sleeping pills to her age. Sleeping pills. I don't give her sleeping pills. She sleeps normally with me. The psychiatric care were curious to how do you make her sleep normally when she needs the pills when she's with her mom. They can't figure it out because I don't rely on medication for everything. And I just tell my daughter, now it's time to go to bed. We turn off the lights and we lay here till we fall asleep. And she listens to me, even though she doesn't want to. She eventually falls asleep. But we don't have the same upbringing, me and her mom. We have different. I'm more disciplined and strict in that sense. I'm more like, we have rules, we have behaviors. We have to do things certain ways. And I am like, of course I'm empathic, I'm a caring dad, but I have rules. And if you follow the rules, I tell her, things will turn out more easier because it's important to have some kind of structure. And if you don't have structure at all, your children will be completely, they stay up at night, they just play on the iPad, and they don't go. They like fall asleep super late and when they go to school. And some parents, they can't just tell their children now it's time to turn the TV off. I'm not giving you an alternative. You turn the TV off, you go to bed, we turn the lights off, and I'm staying here with you until you fall asleep, or just staying there in the bed in case you're afraid of dark or something. Some parents can't do that, so they let their children do everything they want, and then they have the problems with them with staying up that late, and then eventually the child gets a strange sleeping pattern. They can't fall asleep early, so they need to take sleeping pills. But that could have been avoided with some kind of structure. And I have structure. So my daughter falls asleep without sleeping pills at me, but she needs them with her mom. So how is that possible, It's about upbringing, about mentality. I'm not saying my ex-wife is a bad mom, she's a very good mom, but we have different things. We do different approaches with our daughter. She has like a different upbringing with her mom and a different with me. Yeah, my mother's against those drugs as well. It makes brain chemistry more normal. Whatever normally means, yeah, just give important stuff now. Your daughter probably feels comfortable with you as well. Structure is important too. Staying with her while she falls asleep definitely helps a lot, I'm sure. Structure is everything. She probably just tries to do what is easy since it's the system. Yeah, I agree both with both of you, Omega and Bailey. Structure is very important. I feel cruel, as a parent. Like I have so many rules, and at this time we go and do this. At this time it's we turn the TV off. At this time we do this. At this time we do this. With this, and my daughter's like, Dad, like so many rules. Yeah, I know, but I don't have bad intent. I'm trying to teach you something good, I tell her. I'm trying to teach you discipline and structure, so you will have a life that works for you. Without it, you will have a chaotic life, I tell her. If I give you every freedom in the world, you won't get up at school the right time. You won't do this and that, and what will happen? You will just be offered more medication because you can't work. You can't. That's the system today, too. Even if we're different, to have diagnosis and autistic and ADHD, it's like if the system doesn't work for us and we become problematic, we can't fix it. They just fix us with drugs. I don't want my daughter to just have those pills, the only alternative. I try to tell her your mentality can change so much. It's like, Dad, am I depressed? Dad, do I need... No, you're not depressed. You've had a very good day, I tell her. We have been out, we've been playing, we've been laughing, we've been doing things. You've been playing all day. You had one bad moment that made you sad. But you had an entire day that made you happy. Why choose the bad moment to shape the entire day, I tell her. That was a shitty moment, but you had an entire good day. You've been laughing and smiling and being creative. I told her, I've been depressed, honey, I told her. When you're depressed, you have no will to do anything. You don't appreciate anything you used to appreciate earlier. So you're not depressed. You just had a depressed emotion or depressive thought for a moment. But don't let it form you, I tell her. So then she goes like, Dad, okay, Dad. I'm not depressed. I'm actually happy, Dad. You're right, Dad. But I hear, when her mom calls her on the phone, she's like, as soon as my daughter said, Dad, Mom, I'm sad. I'm like, what's happening, honey? Honey, did something happen, honey? Tell me. I'm like, don't feed those thoughts, Of course, I'm not into this toxic positivity stuff either, but don't feed those thoughts. So we have completely different approaches. Of course, I take it seriously when my daughter is sad and I hug her and all of that, give her love and try to comfort her. But I try always to tell her, don't let the sad and the negative thoughts form you. Your mind controls your reality. And I tell her, I used to be the most depressing, negative person on the planet, I tell her. I used to had like the most shitty life imaginable. But I started to change my way of thinking, and my life started to change too. So I know what I'm talking about. I tell her the thoughts are so important. They actually change our reality. The self-controlling teaching will give her so much strength as she grows. This older, it's a thing we all have to learn. Focus on more positivity, constructive thoughts. It's so sad every time she gets upset. She thinks she needs medicine. I'm sure her ex doesn't even try to ever conquer those feelings. Not because she's bad or anything. She's just not aware of the damage the pills do. Yeah, I agree, Bailey. My ex is like, she's a good person, but she tries her best to be a good mom, and I know she loves our daughter completely, and she would do anything for her, but she relies too much on the medication and the pills. And she does it herself too. She takes pills for everything. Like, she has a lot of issues with her ADHD and bipolarity, so she has like medications for everything. And she was like that when we were together too. I told her, when we lived together, honey, do you really need to take medication for everything, every symptom you have? You take medication for sleeping, you take medication for anxiety, for depression, for your ADHD. Like, I know, but it helps me. And you hate medication. You're like, well, we were always arguing about that. I was like, why don't you try change your mentality? I told her, and we are completely opposite when it comes to that. I'm just going to turn the music on again because it gets complete silence here. I can't cope with that. Yeah, it's a big difference. We were fighting a lot in the beginning of our divorce, but we finally managed to have a friendly relationship again, like when we were together, but without, the fighting involved, and we don't hate each other. We can talk like friends again, but we are complete opposites when it comes to stuff like medication and the system. Like, I'm completely against everything. One of these. I didn't take the shot, when she went instantly she took the shot, when when the pandemic came, and she said, why, or you don't listen to the conspiracies. I'm like, no, I don't want stuff in my body. I don't trust it. I don't trust the medications either. You know that. And she's like, oh, but you blah, 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 it's going to help you. I'm like, we're complete opposites. So I'm like one of these against everything. And she thinks everything is good. So we are complete opposites. Yeah, I understand. We're going to have a huge problem when my daughter becomes a teenager. If they try to force, if my ex-wife brings up, giving her the shot for this virus, we're going to have a huge argument, because I will tell you, I've had it. Like, I'm not letting them inject that crap into our daughter. I've seen the side effects some people have gotten from it. I had like friends on Facebook that I don't even know these people. There's random people that added me years ago, and they were like writing. I got paralyzed on my left arm by taking it. I can't even move my left arm. So now they became like awake in that sense. And I'm like, why do people take things that they don't know about? So yeah, I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm a tinfoil hat. I'm against everything, but I don't want anything in my body. I don't know what it really does with my DNA, exactly, and not in my daughter too. When I was in speech I learned the difference from big and little problem. To be having excited in their life, most things the negative side effects like toxicity. Yeah. After medication seems to help people against the most. It does. It really does. I can't take any type of medication. It just makes me feel bad. If my daughter, when she gets older, want to take some kind of shot, for this ongoing pandemic stuff, it has to be her own decision. It doesn't have something to do with the system or her mom telling her to do that. The same with the medications. She should be able to choose it, but she's so small. She doesn't know better. I agree, Bailey. They aren't made to be pumped by full of crap. I agree. Sorry to hear that, Bailey. I haven't gotten it once here in Sweden, and I feel really good. Of course, I get some colds too sometimes, but not anything in that sense. Everybody I talked to who took it always felt bad afterwards and got the side effects, and they still got COVID afterwards. So, what's the point? What's the point then? My ex-wife took it. She got COVID anyway. She'd been sick and on and off for years. She never really recovered. Her immune system has never recovered fully. She's always, she always have symptoms of having a cold. I ask her, you've been coughing for 2 years non-stop. How do you feel? I don't know. I'm always like this, I'm I'm asking. I don't want to go into the topic because we would have an argument. But this happened after a certain thing was injected, that you never recovered. But we can't have this conversation because we'll be fighting. Me too, my immune system is short. I cough up every day now. I never done before. Sorry to hear that, Bailey. And the system forces you in certain places, in certain countries too. If it affects your job and where you are, you can't go to your work, and how are people going to live? It's dictatorship. It's dictatorship. They force people. Yeah, they are real, I agree. Feel so sorry for that Facebook friend I have. All her photos are with an arm with a bandage because she can't move it anymore. Or it's non-binary woman. I'm sorry, I'm misgendering. I think she wants to be called a he. So it's his arm. It's messed up. So he can't move it. So always complaining about it on the post. And it's after the shot, so sad I would have lost my mind if I left him in my lane. That would be amazing. Yeah, I understand. I need to. I'm not taking it. I don't care if they force me to live like an outcast in society. I won't be taking it. My ex-wife had like a nightmare. She told me a few years ago when we got divorced. She said like I had a dream that the military would come and get you. They would like drag you away into some kind of camp of concentration. She was terrified when she had a dream. I'm not surprised. I'm so against everything. I'm probably considered a threat to society. And since I don't take the, you know what, I'm one of these crazies, these alt-right fuckers. I'm not even alt-right. I don't give a fuck about the alt-right. But if you don't take it, you're always put in that category that you're one of these Nazi fuckers. Thankfully pretty alright, but every day when I'm coffee and think about it, I worry about that kind of stuff too. That's why I'm careful what to say. Yeah. I understand, Bailey. If you are too opinionated about things, you will get instantly placed in a certain category, to put it that way, ideology. So I've always been against everything forced by the system. So no, I won't do it. I won't go to war either. I don't care if they come and point guns at me to my door. You need to go and fight for Ukraine. You need to go and fight for your country. I'm like, take me to jail, motherfucker. Take me to jail. I don't care. I get free food and get a room to live in. Survive. Take me to jail. Here, take me now. I won't fucking fight your war. You're fucking rich fucking psychopaths behind founding the war. I won't fight it. I won't take your fucking shots either. Lock me up, man. Motherfucker, lock me up. Now. The only thing I will be doing, practicing my psychic powers locked up every day, every minute of the hour, trying to become the most powerful version of myself, and like break through by just fading through walls and stuff. Like, they won't keep me locked up, the fuckers. Yeah, same here, Bailey. It's like, what's the difference? I'm always in a room by myself. I don't interact with people. I barely go out. A few times I go out, I go to nature, but I don't spend time with people. So to me, it wouldn't make much of a difference, to be honest. I would just be meditating and practicing my psychic powers. So, lock me up, for fuck's sake. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about fighting for the country. I don't give a fuck about your wars. I don't give a fuck about your shots. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Fuck everything. Fuck the system. Fuck the New World Order. Fuck the Illuminati. Fuck everything. Fuck all of these fucking cunts. These rich fucking globalist cunts. I wouldn't have to worry about bills. My mind will probably relax a lot, but I people care about in the world, so I won't go to jail. So it's not made for me or anyone like us. No questions. I agree. The only thing I care about is the future of my daughter, and I have to like do everything possible to help her as a dad. But other than that, I don't care. I don't care what they do. It's not my problem. I'm not part of their schemes and their plans for the future and the crap they're planning. All of these forced wars. All of the time we see these headlines on these fucking brainwashed collective thought forms people call social media and media. Like all of this Putin versus Ukraine and Israel versus Palestine and all of these countries that yes, I call it fear masturbation. Fear masturbation. That's what I call it. Fear porn. People, yes, I'm fapping my fucking fear porn now. Like, oh, I'm so afraid. Everything's going to die. Everything, we're fucked. Like, with your mentality, we're fucked because you shape this reality. For fuck's sake, don't watch that crap. Don't be a stupid fucking soldier killing yourself and killing others for a fucking rich fucker behind it. Stupid humanity, stupid humans, fucking NPCs. Devoid of inner monologue. No soul. Yeah, it will let me say the word. The censorship, as always. There's so much censorship in this world. You can't say shit. Nothing. You can't say fucking anything. This is why I'm the bad guy. This is why I'm the chaos. I'm the darkness. I'm the destroyer of this fucking matrix, according to the synchronicity. Because they know I have the power to do it. I have the power to spread collective thought forms. I can destroy this fucking illusion we live in. I won't give up until it's destroyed. I even have the fucking same hair as Arden in that photo. He has the wavy hair this length. I went against the gods and the system and everything. He subjugated gods, you know. He was tired of the corrupt systems and all of that. The false people ruling the world. I can't relate to that character. I call myself the disruptor. The disruptor and the destroyer. You disrupt them and I destroy them. It's a good team. I'm kind of a bit drunk now, to be honest, so I'm saying weird stuff, so if the Illuminati is watching, this is why. This is for entertainment purposes only. Not to you guys, it's not to you, my friends following me, it's to you know who. Your worst fucking nightmare. Try to seal me up, huh? I'm breaking the seals. I will stand against everything if I have to. Everything. With our powers combined, maybe we will help some people. I guess a seal. I hope so, Bailey. I hope when the time comes we'll be flying in the air, yet throwing lightning bolts and fire nukes at people with our psychic powers. Like Not the people, you know, but the enemy. You know, I'm not talking about innocent people because they don't deserve, even if they're like NPCs, they don't deserve to cease to be. They can still be saved and awake. But I'm talking about, you know, the corrupt ones. Like I said in one of my live streams earlier, like there's going to be a fight between awake and ascended humans versus all these corrupt fuckers. And I intend to practice to get to become like one of the Avengers. I want to join that crew, like levitate into battle against these fuckers. That's what I'm training for. People like watch my videos on the psychic power. What is bro training for? Just wait. That will be a change. That will change so many people's minds. They will see and realize it's the organized society bullshit, but the media will try to suppress you. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm aiming for that, Bailey. One day when my powers are fully unsealed, I will break the fucking media. I will break everything. I will break every lie, and I will force people to open their eyes. And I'm crazy enough to do it. I'm crazy enough to do it. This is why I'm called Lucifer by astral beings when I do my EVP. Like, say my name, please. Lucifer, the fallen angel. Yeah, my ex-wife thought I was Lucifer incarnated, by the way. I would be like one of these guys. I would just, you know, when the media's lying about me in TV, like saying there's no guy with superpowers. He can fly, he can throw lightning balls and move, you know, do incredible stuff. I would just show up when they're saying that in live streams, you know, stand before them and make things float around me, including them, you know, like, what did you say? Fuckers. Fuckers. The world is almost ready for this point. Yes, it is. I hope so. You just need to believe in me. Give me all your belief, people, because if we're all one, remember that. We're all one consciousness. Believe in me that I have the power to dethrone the fuckers, and I will attain it. The life force energy will come to me. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I've noticed just by people watching my videos, my power grow. It's weird because we are connected, you know. So that's why it's so important for all of these fake light gods and all that crap to be worshipped. That's what the thing is to worship. That when you worship, you give that entity power. So everybody that worships something, they are actually feeding that entity with so much divine power. That's why celebrities, famous gods, all of these things, they're seen as gods because you're feeding them with your power all the time. But that power should not be given away. You should not admire and worship. That's why the God of the Abrahamic religion demands your worship. It demands worship. Because it's a weakling without it. It's a fucking weakling. So the worship makes it strong. That's why it wants everything to worship it. Every fucking religion, every person, every culture, everything worshipping it. Yes, I agree, Bailey. I've had like the preludes to my visions from the drawings I made. I made like a drawings on live stream. Like a month ago, I was out and I was going to laundry room at night. It's like a hill where I live, and I just felt like I've entered like a new reality for a weird reason. I just stopped. Everything feels different. I look towards the sky like this, and I see like a vortex forming with the clouds, and it's like the moon. It looks completely etheric, and it's like eyes everywhere in this spiral. Eyes everywhere, and I start recording. I start taking photos, and it looks like I felt like I'm going to get sucked up into the air, but whatever is there, something hates my fucking guts in the clouds, and I stand like that. I move my cell phone like this, and Joe, like, why are you staring at me like that? And I see one of them like move their fucking eyes in the cloud. It looks at me like this, and it looks at me with such contempt, and I look at it. It's like that, fucker. That's what I'm saying. You fucker. That's what I said. And I just felt the hatred when I said it, And I removed the phone and kept walking. But I took some photos, and it looked like a spiral opening up in the sky. It's like seraphims everywhere, like these fuckers with eyes everywhere. It's like eyes that look at me with such contempt. Some of them look afraid too, Like this guy is planning. He's going to do the unthinkable. He's going to bring chaos into the world. He actually thinks he can do it. He's an actual threat, The fuckers actually fear me, These beings high up in the sky, aliens, gods, whatever you want to call them, demons, angels, extraterrestrials, they actually fear this fucking Crossdresser. Yeah, he was trying to scare me, it didn't work. After that moment, I got the vision, where I see this black face in the sky that just looks at me with such contempt, and it challenged me. It appears and it's protected by this ophanim and seraphim. There's like eyes everywhere in the clouds, and it's like this big dark face coming out of the skies. It's the size of a cloud. And it looks at me like this, and I'm standing on a mountain, and I'm charging up all my ki unleashed. I'm like, come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. I'm gonna fucking tear you up. I don't care who you are, like that. And it's like, how dare you? Like, I'm like the monster god in One Punch Man, And it's the fucking, who is coming for me. You know who is coming for me? It's the fucking entity coming for me, The one locked up, the one that everybody worships, is coming for me personally. I'm not kidding you guys, it's coming for me personally. Like, come at me, fuck, when I'm a seal, people. Yeah, it's coming for me. This thing. Yeah, there were crumblings. And we are breaking the maze. It's coming for me, baby. This thing is coming for me. It hates my guts so much. I managed to obtain all my powers until then. I just need to keep practicing, and I told my ex-wife about it. She went like, we disagree on a lot of things, but she said, I hate that fucker too, so I'm on your side. We'll fight it together. She will be practicing too, she said. Yeah, exactly. I've been thinking about it. If he's so almighty, this fucking divine entity that's created everything, why am I alive? Why do I even exist? I've been against it since I was born. I hated it. I've always known it's a fake, false light, a false god. And why am I alive is so powerful. It can't go against me and it can't remove me. It can't even remove me from the timeline. Because why? There's something higher than it. There's something much higher than it that deems me so important I can't be removed. Not even by it. So it knows it and it hates me so much. It's like, I want to remove you, I want to destroy you so much. But, fucker, the real God behind this, it doesn't allow me. So it's not a real fucking God, it's just a pretender. The only real power it has on me in this life, it curses me, curses me to not have the ability to profit. It seals all my doors when it comes to profit. And I've even read about it in the book of Enoch. It says there, the Lord will curse you if you go against it, and He would close all the gates for you to profit and monetize in this life. It's a curse it does. So that confirms it to me. Because no matter what I do, I always get demonetized. I get thrown out of things. My money ceases to be. No matter where I go, I can't profit on anything. Everything I tried in the past, I had jobs in the past. I get kicked by the job for no reason whatsoever. I get demonetized when I had another channel. I get all the time money taken from me. I can't ever profit on anything because I'm cursed by the bastard. But the thing is, it gives me the opportunity to always practice on my abilities because I'm poor, I can't do much, I have a lot of free times. So, fucker, you're going to get your... I'm coming for you. I believe that the higher being is nothingness, to be honest, and that God is a non-consensual created force itself from nothingness to give birth to reality. Rape cause case. I agree in a sense with you said, Bailey. The real God is, like you said, something that came from the nothingness and gave birth to everything, including this fake one. But this one we see here is a pretender. It's in a way, it's like an egregore. It's like a thought form that just fed on the delusional minds of people that want to believe that something is above everything, and it took its power, our powers, and it made itself into that divine being, because basically we've been giving it our powers, and it's been feeding on it. So if we stop believing in it, it will have no power. So this being it's just an egregore. It's a thought form. It's like a tulpa that's grown too much. I agree with you, Bailey. Same here. This is why my life been so shitty all here on Earth, Everything's been against me from the start. Because when you see through this entity, it will come for you. It will target you. It will literally target you personally. But if it's so powerful, why don't we cease to be? Because it doesn't even have that power. It doesn't have that power. I won't even reply to this NPC here. It's so true, baby. Yeah, I agree, my friend. Okay, you have to get going to class, unfortunately. I guess. It was nice talking to you, my friend. I hope your class turns out well. I appreciate the conversation today, and We will dethrone the bastard. We will send it back to where it came from. It can fuck off. Yeah, dethrone it. Pretender. Take care, my friend. Thank you. You too. I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. Think I'm not going to stay for very long here. I don't know how long I'm staying. A few more minutes before I go. I get bored here. Been on almost 3 hours. For fuck's sake, that's a long. I'm gonna take a break after this and then practice on my powers because I need to be ready for the battle. I agree, Omega, it needs to be stopped. It needs to be stopped. I've been against it since I was born. There's a reason I came here was to stop this fucker. That's one of the reason I exist is to stop this fucker. That's why it's created all of these thought forms, the divisions in humanity, everything, to gain control over humanity. Total control. That's why everyone is going back into this extreme religious fundamentalism now. Everyone is becoming extremist religious. We're going back to the Dark Ages and the religious powers behind the world, the ones that always been in control, but people haven't seen it, are actually surfacing now. And we're seeing that the religion is the true culprit behind everything, behind the fuckers, the rich fuckers. Their motivations is to bring this entity here and to enslave humanity to this fucking false god that we have to dethrone once and for all. So this entity, this false light, this false god, religion, organized religion, is the enemy. This entity, this false light, it's not real. The real God is not the real creator. It's not anything has to do with Christ consciousness and Christ and all of that. This is the real evil behind everything, and it's coming for humanity. Yeah, it's coming for humanity. It's coming from everyone, especially me. Especially me, guys. It's coming especially for me. They do, my friend. I'm spiritual myself. A lot of people call me religious too. But I don't serve this false pretender, this false light that enslave the world. That's created all of these algorithm thought forms to make people worship it. That's why people fall in line with this agenda all the time. They go into this all like flat earth stuff, conspiracies. The conspiracies are made by the same people that want you to believe in this thing. The same people control. The conspiracies wouldn't even be allowed to be there if it wasn't meant for people to find it and become indoctrinated to believe in this fucker. if there's like a real devil, to use that term, it's this fucker. Yeah, it is. It's an offense. It's an offense to source. It's an offense to consciousness, oneness. It's an offense to the evolution of mankind. It's an offense to everything. And don't forget that the dark ones, the evil ones, the real ones in control, they always want to present themselves as the good ones, the perfect ones, the light, the most kind and benevolent ones. They are always presenting themselves as the most benevolent and kindest and perfect beings and righteous ones. The ones who are the true light are freaks like me, seen as a monster, a demon, a freak. Because the true light doesn't want to present itself as a perfect entity. It knows it has flaws. It knows it's not perfect. It doesn't have facades. It doesn't have fakeness. So real light, the good ones, are not into fakery. But the fake ones, the evil ones, they're into fakery. So that's today's message here, before I end this. What happened now? Okay, I need to stop the stream here anyway, but it was nice talking to you guys here on the stream. We got really into deep topics about the false light and the false pretender. It was nice talking to you, Omega. Have a nice day. I'll see you in the next stream and the next videos and uploads. Goodbye, my friends.